Real Rock 99.3, it's Kirby Ray and Jim Phillips here. He's the manager of the gallery at the Crisp Museum, and there's a new exhibit showing. We were telling you about it when we were checking out the birds that were carved from wood just a few weeks back. And Jim, this new exhibit is Tom Mangelsen?
Mangelsen.
And tell the listeners a little about that.
Mr. Mangelsen is a photographer who likes to capture things out in the wild when he takes pictures. So he goes to the national parks and gets right down in with the animals, or as much as safely as possible, and then take photographs.
So is he from this area?
He is not from this area. This is a traveling exhibition that we were lucky to snag. And we have 40 pieces, 20 of which are on display now, and then another 20 will switch out at the end of September.
Very cool. So as you come down to check these out through the end of September, they'll be changing them out and you'll be able to see different photography that Mangelsen has done. And it's a life in the wild is what this is called on this exhibit. And as you look around, you can see a lot of different animals and beautiful photography to see. So Jim, thanks for showing our listeners a little about how this works and telling us a little about Mr. Mangelsen. It looks really cool. There's a little sign here about him. So be sure and come down to the Crisp Museum through the end of September to check out the exhibit. As I say, it's going to be changing a few times because there's so much work to show here. It's beautiful work. I can't wait for you to come down and see it for yourself. It's the Crisp Museum. It's Kirby and Jim, and this is Rockin' on the Rocks, brought to you by our friends at VisitCape and Real Rock 99.3.